We're heading over to the Victoria Toy Show in Victoria, British Columbia. This is my first time checking out the show. We made a special trip to the island just for this. So let's go inside and hope to find some good vintage toys. Hi everyone, Chantel here from Nostalgia Lane Toys. We're just following up from our trip to the toy show today. Earlier today I filmed with some of my friends. We headed over from the mainland to the island, taking the ferry. That was lots of fun. I went with two of my really good girlfriends who are also toy collectors. We brought my daughter along with us. And we just went there specifically for the toy show. So it's the Ultimate Toy Show located in Victoria, British Columbia. They hold this toy show twice a year, and this is my first time attending it. I hope you really enjoyed the footage. It was so much fun checking out all these tables, all these amazing vintage toy, new toy collectors, boys toys, girls toys, such a huge collection, variety. There's literally something for everybody there. They even had food vendors. The space was great. I found they had tons of space to walk around. It was just really, really well organized, and I definitely look forward to going back next year. And yeah, I got quite a big haul of stuff, lots of great goodies. So I'm going to show you everything that I got. So the first table I saw, as soon as I walked in, I just made a straight line directly to it because it was full of vintage 80s girls toys. The things that caught my eye first was a bunch of books. So I love any books that come with records or tapes. I find it really hard to find the accompanying record with it. So I came across some Strawberry Shortcake books with the record. So this one is Strawberry Shortcake School Days. I have Strawberry Shortcake Party Fun. This one is just a book. It doesn't come with a record. And then I have Strawberry Shortcake and Her Friends. That one also comes with the record. Then from the same table, I grabbed Care Bears Cousins. This one's missing the record, but anything to do with cousins, I love to grab it. They're definitely a little bit harder to find. And the last book, again, doesn't have the record, but still cool to find, is Popples. The Popples, the piano that wouldn't play. The seller was so sweet and so nice. We chatted with her for quite a bit, and she gave us a little deal on all these books. Along with that, I grabbed a little pretty kitty. I have a nice little collection of them up here. I could not remember if I had this one or not already. She has the bumblebee on her. She has a little bit of a haircut, which I didn't notice till after, but she was $5. So even if I thought, well, maybe I have her already, I don't know, for $5, I'm not going to pass that up. And she's still cute. I can style her hair so she still displays nicely. And then when I came home, I realized, oh, she's not in my collection yet. One thing I am really terrible for when I go to any of these toy shows, especially if they're out of town, is keeping track of my in search of list. I have so many toys around me, as you can see. I do my best to try to keep my list up to date, but I always forget to do that. I always make a mental note I should take a video of everything. So if I need to think of like, oh, do I need that toy, or is it going to be a duplicate if I bring it home? Yeah, it would be best if I do that. And I've definitely bought a few duplicates, and by the time I came home, I was like, oh well, it happens. After that first purchase of the day, we walked around quite a bit, and I wasn't really seeing anything that super caught my eye. But then I saw this one table, like a vendor with a single table, a few cute things on top, and then she had a bin underneath, and I looked, and she had so much stuff. I probably bought half the bin. I was so excited. My heart just started pounding, finding all this stuff. So the first thing that I saw, like on top of the table, which really caught my attention first, was the Smooshies house with the box. And it's got so much stuff in it. So just in this one box, and remember, this is not everything that I bought. I've got the pony with the house, and there's two ponies. So double pony. We have the house, that is the one that the box goes to, and it has all the furniture. So furniture, stickers are still there. I've got the little girl for it, the cat, the baby in the stroller, more furniture. We have the girl in the car, bear, just so many items, completely full. So yeah, that was a great score. A few more things in the bottom here. Another horsey in his stable, and the fishy, and the fishbowl. We've got the doggy in his dog house. It's so awesome that so many of these sets look complete. Like the squishy, or sorry, the Smooshie and its little houses. More furniture. Oh, cute. The bunny and the log. Awesome. So a lot of these things, like, yes, I saw them, I bought them, but I pretty much shoved them in a bag. We were not there for very long because we had my 5-month-old daughter with us, so we could only shop, you know, on a time period that she would give us between feeds and all that. So it was a quick in, quick out. I got a lot of stuff. We just threw it all in the bag. Then we had to hop back in the car, drive back to the ferry, and head back home. So a lot of this stuff, like just now, am I going through it? I didn't get to open this stuff in the car before, so I can't remember what everything is. From the same seller, I got, stuck on it. From the same seller, I got a lot of this stuff. So this is, I haven't even opened it yet. This, I believe, is a Sweet Secrets journal. I have a similar one, but it's red and it's new in box. So this is really cool to have, not in box. I don't even, oh yeah, the Sweet Secrets with it. So cool. And such a good price. This seller had amazing prices for everything. I was so shocked. So I don't even know how this fully works. But there's the main journal part, and the Sweet Secret goes up there. It's like a little pool, because here's the slide. And there's the Sweet Secret. Let's see if I can get her open. So there she is. I don't know if she came with feet or not. I'd have to look. But for the price of like her with the play set and the accessories, I'm not mad. You know, like, I think that's so awesome. So I'm really excited about that one. Next in here, I have 2 of these So Small Baby houses, and this is the seller who wrapped these up all cute like this. So I got 2 of these little play sets. I have a few So Small Babies that I've gotten recently. They're, I believe, late 80s, and they're little, teeny tiny little bean bags. They come with babies, and there's a few animal ones like this dog. Let's see if there's a year on it. 1989 from Galoob Toys. And so it's a cute little dog with his house. And then this one is 2. So this is the bears with the cute little house. Oh, and 1 cat and 1 bear. So that is awesome. Again, an amazing price for these. So excited on these. Next, from the same seller, we have cupcake dolls. So this is from, I think it's called Tutti Frutti line. And the girls, again, I haven't even opened this yet. All I saw was it had the hat. So no comb, but I have an abundance of cupcake doll combs. I don't know where I get them from, just that they always show up. So I might have spare combs, but there's the cherry girl with her hat. And then this one I really needed. I've been after the banana one for a while. Let's see if she still smells. She's got a little bit of a smell to her. A good smell. Cute. She has the skirt. Her hair's not bad. I'll probably wash it and give it a little bit of a style. But she has the hat, and the hat has the elastic, which usually comes off pretty easily. So very fun about those. Next item from the same seller, because like I said, I bought like half her stuff, is a bag of glowworms with their sleeping bags. Or sorry, glow friends. So there's 4 in here, and 3 of them have sleeping bags. So it looks like we've got the spider in his little sleeping bag. Who's this one? Cute. I don't own any of the sleeping bags yet. And then this is, I think, like the nut bug or something, Nutty Buddy, and I need that one. I believe is a harder one to find, and I had a while ago, and I sold him, so that's fun to get him back. Last bag from this seller, which is probably the best bag, even though all this is hard to top, is a big bag of petite ponies. And look at all of those. It is amazing. Okay. I'm just going to, I know you can't see this, but I'm dumping it out on my table, and I'll just hold them up. So just to get it out of the way, there's a few fakies in here. Not familiar with these ones, but if you know what these are, let me know. So they're similar to petite ponies, where they have a hard body and then they just have some hair. They're very pretty. I'm not familiar with what these are, so please do let me know if you know. So there's 4 of those ones. And then there's this guy. He's funny. He's just a little black horse with bigger eyes, purple hair. And it says 1998 on the bottom. And then a cute little teddy bear. And as for the petites, look at, they have all the pearl ones. I don't have any of these ones yet. So all 5 of the pearly petite ponies. And it's just behind me here. You can't see it, but I have all my petites set up here. So all of those in one bag, along with 4 of the see-through ones. Those 4, and then I have 3 with hair. That one has a beautiful curl to it still. That one looks like tried to be braided before. little white one. And then the last is a mommy charm. So cool. Okay, last thing I bought from a vendor at the toy show. Something I honestly didn't need. It's like we were walking out the door, we had to go. I was already riding like the toy purchase high from all of this amazing stuff I got. There wasn't a lot of girl toys tables, but I saw another bag of Smooshies. I didn't even know what was in this box that I got. I hardly even had time to dig through it, and I was just like, you know what? Why not? I'm on the way out. It was an okay price for all of these. I didn't realize the bunny was in the box, but I knew there's, like, I've never seen this astronaut ship before. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I didn't know that an astronaut ship Smooshies existed, but there's an astronaut. That's cool. But she's got a space helmet. And then there's the bunny with the little log, which is my favorite one of all of them. And a mouse. So that's just extra Smooshies to add with the additional Smooshies. So now I have a gigantic Smooshies collection, something I originally never even thought I was going to collect, but sometimes you just get collections and it just happens. While we were there, I met up with a friend, another toy collector who lives on the island, and we do toy trades sometimes. So she is a vendor, but she didn't have a table this time. But we met up and we did some toy trades. And from her, I got a Puppy Surprise Mama, black and white one. I guess she is the Dalmatian, and she has 4 babies. So really great condition. She's beautiful. And then additionally, I got 4 more Get Along Gang magnets, because on my Instagram a little while ago I just posted, sometimes I just post random pictures of my toys just to showcase them, and I posted my ones that I have back here of Dottie the dog and the lamb, saying I have these, I think they're really cute. And my friend sent me a message being like, oh, I have the other 4, do you want them? Like, absolutely, I would love to complete the collection. So that happened, and I'm stoked on that. And then I might post the video footage with this, or it might be a different video, we'll see. But when we went to the island, we stopped and did some thrift stores. We didn't find a ton. We did some Salvation Armies and Value Village. At Value Village, I did find a bag with quints in it. I have a lot of quints. I don't need any more, but I saw them. I didn't want to leave them behind, solely because they all have, there's all 5 of them, which you don't always find all 5 set of the quints together, but they all have their little diaper on, and I don't know if any of my quints have the little diaper that comes with it, and that's really cute. So I got them only because of the diaper. And then the last thing that I got was this really beautiful Holly Hobby plaque, beautiful wall plaque. I don't really have Holly Hobby, but it's very pretty, and I figured why not grab it. If it's something that I decide not to keep, I'm sure I will be able to find a collector who would love to add it to their own collection. So that's my haul of goodies. I was so lucky to be able to find all this amazing stuff, all at really good prices. One of my favorite things about toy shows is not just going to buy the toys. Of course, that's awesome, but going to talk to other collectors, going to talk to other vendors, and just having great conversations with people with the same hobbies as you. You know, we all get to meet so many great people in this community, and having places like this, like these big shows and events put on, I love it, because then we all just get together and share our passion of vintage toys and collecting and hunting and restoring and trading, and yeah, it's awesome. So I really love this toy show that happened in Victoria, BC, the Ultimate Toy Fair, put on by Cherry Bomb Toys, which is a toy store in Victoria, BC themselves. And they also hold, I believe, the largest toy museum in Canada. You pay for a little entry fee, and it's just a huge museum of toys. Unfortunately, it was closed while we were there because they were prepping for this toy show, but I will go back sometime and go tour that, because it's amazing that I have that pretty close to where I live. Please do look them up, Cherry Bomb Toys and Ultimate Toy Fair in Victoria, BC. And I'll be posting more pictures and videos of all of my goodies that I got. Please do follow me on my Instagram at Nostalgia Lane Toys. Thanks so much for watching my video, and we'll see you next time.